How can you respect a thief?
No, we're respecting him.
That name for an armed robber is a police. You see, all these people, they are all cultists. The biggest enemy of any country is the taxi driver. Then the next worst human being there is the loss of agent called the police. When you said pig should dress up, there is a wedding coming up in Sheraton. What type of dress do you think the pig can quickly go and put to dress himself to appear on the high table in Sheraton? Pig will always stay there as a pig, right from independence. Any money they made from police, they share it amongst the Akaba. Even the one of this man we're talking about, he may likely commit suicide. The way they are pulling the whole thing, he may likely commit suicide. You see, you cannot rob Peter to pay Paul. These people do not have the what it takes to be a great person. That's the reason why they are rising from hero to zero. Automatically, my brother, the Lord has to take his course. The law has to what?
Take his course.
Because it said in the book of Ezekiel 14:14, only if Noah, Daniel, and Job should come back now, they will only use their righteousness to redeem themselves. These people are not righteous. Even all the APC saga during the time of Oshimole, everywhere, they are just robbing Peter to pay Paul.
So let's quickly go to the issue of the Super Cup that is called Abba Kyari and the Ramon Olorunwa Abass, the Hushpuppi. So the issue has just broken out in Nigeria now, where it was discovered that Hushpuppi instigated the Super Cup, that our most celebrated police officer Abba Kyari, to arrest one of his friends Chibuzo, who was trying to reveal a $1.1 million deal, 419 deal they were having against a businessman in Qatari, and that the guy said he was the one that told Abba Kyari to arrest him, that he gave Abba Kyari some huge amount of money, though Abba Kyari first denied that it was just an allegation and that it was Hushpuppi that saw his dressing online, that he now sent some 5 clothes to him. He now sent his tailor to do 5 clothes for him, and Hushpuppi paid the tailor and took the clothes from his office and all that. But right now, as we are talking about it now, the Police Service Commission has suspended the Abba Kyari. Even the IG of police, Alkali Baba, has made a memo to the police. They've suspended, he put someone there, they're investigating him now. A lot of other things are coming out. Sir, what do you think is the position of the law? Because FBI has said they should release him, but we learned that Abba Kyari is saying that if they release him to FBI, a lot of things will come out, and the police is already investigating him now. Do you think this is the undercurrent, because somebody even wrote it this morning now. Her name is Abimbola Dilakun, that is it time to review Abba Kyari's arrest record, because a lot of people have coming out. A businessman came out at that time during the NSAS project in Lagos that he took his 41 million in 2013 after brutalizing him. Another family have come out that he killed one of their son when he was tracing a car deal in Edo State. A lot of people came out. A lady said he even arrested her in Imo, kept him for herself, maybe seduced her. A lot of all sort of revelation. Sir, what do you think is happening with this Abba Kyari? Because he's somebody that we all respected and we thought he was going to become IG.
So you, how can you respect a thief?
No, we're respecting him.
That name for an armed robber is a police. You see, all these people, they are all cultists. The biggest enemy of any country is the taxi driver. Then the next worst human being there is the loss of agent called the police. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the other woman who had who was the woman who was in no, that was in EFCC.
EFCC. Farida was.
Yeah, he said if they touch me, a lot of things, a lot of head will roll.
That's Farida was.
They used all the whole money to buy jewelries and everything. There's no problem.
That's the woman that took over after Lamodi.
Yes, sir. And what better, what good, what nice thing has EFCC done to Nigeria? Obasanjo set it up to witch hunt the people who is against him those days. So the foundation of the place is not too good. It's not genuine. So that's the reason why, for the one of Abba Kyari, don't expect anything good. But my prayer is they should come and extradite him back to America so that he can see what they call punishment, torture. Because you could remember what the other man in PDP.
No, that is the late Buruji
Kachama.
He was tried to extradite, but the court process didn't allow.
But at the end of the day, death came and extradited him. Everybody was.
No, he mistakenly died.
No, he didn't mistakenly die.
After fighting Adebruke.
No, that was washing the way they are toiling with the whole thing. Then you move in and remove him. Then even the one of this man we're talking about, he may likely commit suicide. The way they are pulling the whole thing, he may likely commit suicide. You see, you cannot rob Peter to pay Paul. These people do not have the what it takes to be a great person. That's the reason why they are rising from hero to zero.
Because when the problem started
they are now rising from hero to what? To zero.
It was his appearance at Obi Kubana's mother's burial in Oba that gave credence to a lot of criticism about him. We didn't even know Hushpuppi was coming. Then another video came out where he was dancing for a Fuji musician during MC Solomon's birthday. Then pictures came out where he was cutting cake with MC Uloma at different fora and all that. He has been around these people. Then before we now knew it now, even FBI is now telling us that it was a Hushpuppi that used to take him when he gets to Dubai, that they are so friendly, they relate, all the text messages are in public domain, sir.
Yes, sir. It's still the same thing. When you said pig should dress up, there is a wedding coming up in Sheraton. What type of dress do you think the pig can quickly go and put to dress himself to appear on the high table in Sheraton? Pig will always stay there as a pig, right from independence. Any money they made from Polish, they share it amongst the Akaba. Any money they made in the Air Force, they share it. Look at the other one, Nureni Yusuf, and all of them, and the death of Nureni's son. These are the things, sir. They don't have morale. They are not from good home. They don't know. You see, they said Abba Kyari loved his family. And you are using gun to chase armed robber everywhere. If they ask you to go and take care of the people in prison, you know when you are a warder.
Yes, sir.
What is your second name? You are a warder.
I wouldn't know, sir.
No, that's a friend to the criminals. If the warders want to eat, you take food to them. Won't you lick one of your hand and just see how it feels?
It happens, sir.
And in ẹlẹ́wọ̀n àtẹ̀ntàn fi sẹ́wọ̀n àtẹ̀ntàn ṣọ́ àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n ó là pé mínísítà tí gọ́vùnà tó di mínísítà àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n security and kìnìún automatically.
No, interior minister, sir.
Interior minister just as if ẹlẹ́wọ̀n náà ní ó ti guide àwọn èèyàn gidi tán.
Ní Ọ̀ṣun state.
Governor of Ọ̀ṣun state. tó ní kó àlọ́ dúró sí bọ́dà kó mọ́lẹ̀ dẹ́n kó dúró pẹ̀lú àwọn. You see the same thing.
He's been taking care of prison, sir, as minister of it.
He's more or less his second home. So automatically, my brother, the Lord has to take his course. The Lord has to what?
Take his course, sir.
Because he said in the book of Ezekiel 14:14, only if Noah, Daniel, and Job should come back now, they will only use their righteousness to redeem themselves. These people are not righteous. Even all the APC saga during the time of Oshimole, everywhere, they are just robbing Peter to pay Paul. They just grab and grab and grab. If Dickinbo can build a university, where has he worked before? Where has he worked before? This is how they pass all these things within themselves. This is how they pack everything within themselves.
Oh, you are talking of the other statesman, Edwin Clark, sir?
Not Edwin Clark, Dickinbo. Okay, so Asari.
Okay, Asari Dokubo.
Oh. Where has he worked before?
No, he was a militant, sir. A professional militant.
Yes. The one about Marco Polo.
No, Tom Polo, sir. His government. His second name is government. Yes, sir. He worked at Nimasa. He worked at Nimasa.
These are the people who have been celebrating. And then later they will now become governor. Look at the governor of Imo State. Look at how he arranged for his friends. When he wanted to come and ask for the money that we used to topple the government. That's the man who they killed in the airport in Imo State. Is
it Gulax?
Gulax. Yeah. They are the one that arranged all those things now. It was an inside job. It was what? An inside job.
Inside job, sir.
So don't worry about all these things.
But is there going to be repercussion for all this, sir?
The repercussion has started. Isaiah 3:10-11 says, say it to the righteous. Say it to what?
To the righteous.
That it shall be well with him. Then when you look at the book of Jeremiah 17, from verse 1 to 10, about those people who use the to make money. It's at the end of their day. And then when you look at Psalm 49, it's still the same thing.
That the tongue will eat from them.
Yeah. Now he's confused. Then when you look at the book of Isaiah, he said the bad people are just like water running from east and west that cannot have rest. They cannot.
They cannot have rest
at all.
Not even peace of mind.
Even they have been hiding all what they loot, all what they took from all these people. They've been hiding it. But there's not how they can hide it. My brother, what did we brought when we were coming from heaven? Nothing. Then what are we taking along again? Nothing. So why are they like this? Because they have not seen this word before. They have not used their hand to walk. They live behind the gun. So anybody who kill by the gun or live by the gun, that's what will happen. So that's it.
So, but how can Abba Kyari get out of this problem? Now, this is a guy
get out of it.
More than 100 awards. Sir. People are even decorated as the best Super Cup. Even National Assembly decorated him recently.
They will now withdraw the award. And if they forget it and give it to him. You can pancake. You see, if you want to put ice on your cake, you can do it. And if you say you don't want ice on it, cake is cake. And Judas Iscariot amongst the 12 was a prominent person. He was in charge of the money.
He was the treasurer.
Then at the end of the day, Goliath in his own days was a great person. In the book of 1 Samuel 17:45-50. But look at that small boy. Hushpuppi has now wrote them into it. Even Elijah, all of them, they're not going to be lost scandals. Even inside the Aso Rock. You remember the first Abba Kyari before? The other one that died of COVID.
That's chief of staff.
Yes, and what was it? That's Abba Kyari too.
Yes, it was Abba Kyari.
So
the chief of staff.
Yes, because they are working together. And if they lost phone, they can track, they can do it. There are a lot of things. Even government has put a lot of money to their pocket. So look at, it's the head of the poor people that is fighting.
But a lot of people said NSAS might also, that NSAS was a kind of revealing situation, that the NSAS last time, maybe the spirits of those that are, because recently I
told you all these things before, you are just asking me again. I don't know what to say. I said those that killed those boys, yes, before 2 years.
You said it last October.
They are going to put on their own glove to face devil and to face death. And that's what I told you.
You said it, sir. Yes, sir. You said it, Dad.
Those that orchestrated it, those that gave them order, those that even dropped their blood, they will pay with their own life, with their children's life. Even those that gave them order, they will not know peace again. All of them, they have not been knowing peace. One hospital to the other, everything. Don't worry. Don't worry. God will never talk twice. When thunder want to blast, it only come once and go to the direction where they send it. That's all.
All of these people now that are now managing problems, some of them managing high blood pressure and cancer, how can they get out of it after committing?
They cannot get out of it. So when you look at Deuteronomy 28, from verse 15 to even 45, 46, 47, 48, he said, if you fail to hearken to the voice of the Lord. And when you look at the book of Exodus 20, from verse 1 to 10, you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then when you look at what we're facing in Nigeria, there is no love. Bitterness everywhere. If things did not come their way, they attack. Nobody wants to farm. Nobody wanted to till the land. Nobody wants to say the truth. Nobody wants to help anybody. Nobody wants to say what is correct. So what do you expect? How many factories have they opened since Goodluck Jonathan till today? How many graduates, how many vacancies have you seen by the roadside till today? How many trophies have we won in sport? The Lord has turned his antenna. When you look at Jeremiah 9, Jeremiah 7, Jeremiah 11, and then Jeremiah 5 from verse 20. Only I shade the what more original siwa.
I shade the what more original
siwa. The real area when you are when Jeremiah
5:26.
Yes, sir. So, Oba interview prophet, Oba in Kotolo. But remember Proverbs 16, 1-10. Only have created the evil people for evil day. And they surely match up. And they will have to surface at the time. Brake is very important in a car. Clutch is very important in a car. Then the throttle is very important. But when the accident comes, it can render all the whole three things useless. Even the petrol inside the car can be useless when the engine of the car is off. So, and no, any driver that is raising too high on the highway is going to eat in three places. Either he eat in his house, or he eat in the hospital, or inside the mortuary. So there is no anything working in Nigeria. Everything Dunlop left. Next is about going. Then Michelin is just so we go to Ghana to buy tire. No rubber plantation again. And if we wanted to eat sugar, they exchange it from the ship on the high sea. Where the non-entity, this useless man who call himself Dangote, you are calling him the richest man in Africa. The person who did not know his left from his right. He was just trying. It's the biggest problem we have in Africa, even in Nigeria. It's the problem we're facing. And the Lord will expose all of them. You remember when they were floating the Cabo airline?
Yes, sir.
But at the end
those days.
Yes, sir. They cannot, you see, the end justify all these things.
But sir, before we round up, sir, there's problem in the market. People are crying. The cup of Gary that we used to buy for 400, 600, the EKO that is now 1,006. Even Croker that we used to buy a Larin for 2,600 is now 10,800. The carton of Coca is almost 50,000, sir. A lot of things are happening.
What is in front of that man's car?
Hope, sir. Hope, sir.
I've been killed during our Abiola's time.